Hi folks. Someone came up with a fantastic idea in a previous workshop about me recording a bit of a quick demo about how to use Miro, so that when we get into the workshops, you've kind of already had a bit of a go and you know a little bit more about what it's going to look like and how it's going to work. So I'm sharing my screen right now, and I'm going to show you a few little Miro tips just to help us hit the ground running when we're in the workshops themselves. First of all, this is a public copy of our psychological safety mind map, which we cover in our advanced workshop, in fact, and it dives into all sorts of aspects of psychological safety in the related fields, everything from human resource management to let's have a look over here, unintended and unanticipated consequences, and human organizational potential, things like that. Anyway. There's a few things I wanted to cover straight away. So, navigation. First of all, this is a Miro board. If you're not familiar, this is a Miro board. This won't be the one that we're using in the session, but we'll provide the link to the actual workshop Miro board at the start of the session that you're in. And you retain access to that Miro board after you've left the session as well. So you can dive into it and keep using it and take screenshots and do whatever you want with it. I would suggest making a copy, just in case someone else edits or changes something or deletes something in it. But you retain access to the main board that we use. Navigationally, you can move around up and down, left and right using either a mouse. You can grab and you can move around in different ways on the keyboard. You can also zoom in and out of the Miro board. You can see you can zoom into a maximum of about 400%. And right out until it's very, very small. You can do that either by using a touchpad on your laptop or similar, by pinching and zooming, or using the I have to look around here to avoid my mic. The zoom in and out plus or minus buttons over here, down in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. So you can zoom in and out like that, clicky clicky click, or use the touchpad, and move left and right. So the main thing we're going to be doing in these sessions is sticky notes. So the best way to do that, what we normally do is we add some blank sticky notes into the Jamboard, so you can just grab those, the blank ones that are on the board, and use those and move those around. If you want to create some of your own, you can go over to this toolbar on the left and click on this on this third button down, which says sticky note, and click that, and then you can choose your color. So let's choose blue, and press that on the screen. Then you can get into that. You can double click and write stuff in there. Then you can move that around. You can make it bigger and smaller, and you can do other stuff with it as well. You can then add other ones to it. If you double click it, in fact, I'll make that a little bit smaller. If you click into there, when you're clicked in, if you're in that and you press tab, you can create more automatically. Woo, that's nice. And you can then highlight a whole bunch together, delete them, and do other things with them. You can then change the color and the text inside it and all sorts of other stuff. So that's sticky notes. Oh, and if you want to, if you press N, when you're clicked on the board, and you press N, so if you're just sort of on the board and you press N and then click, you'll get a sticky note. So that's another quick way of doing it. So just click on the board, anywhere on the board, and press N on the keyboard, then you can choose your color. So that's a quick way of getting that button up on the toolbar as well. Over here, now we don't have anyone else on this board right now, but when you're on the board with other people, you might see other cursors moving around. You can see other people. And over here on the top right, there's some extra little tools and things you can use. So if you click there, you can see the reactions: thumbs up, hearts, fire, wow, hey, and celebrate. You can click on those and they'll pop up there. So if there's something you particularly like that's going on in the session, you can click a heart or click a thumbs up and celebrate things. We can also use some of these other tools here. And on this little drop down here, you'll see the other people that are on the board. Currently, it's just me. On there, when there are other people on the board, I can use that to bring you back to where I'm looking on the board. You can also do that to click on someone else's face, and it will take you to where they are on the board. You can also, through that, turn off the cursors. So if you're finding it particularly busy and there's lots of cursors and people's names floating around, you can just turn them off by going over there. You can click on me or someone else on the board if you get lost. So if you happen to find yourself over in the wilderness, and you're like, I don't know where anyone is, I'm lost and there's what's going on, then you can just go over here and click on someone and it will take you back to where they are. So as long as they're not lost as well, then you'll be fine. You can come back to the board. I think that's pretty much everything. That's like I could tell you some other stuff we're going to do in Miro, but I think that's pretty much everything you need to know. It's mostly around navigation, zooming in and out, looking at other people's cursors, using the reactions, and creating sticky notes. That's all we're going to do in these sessions. If you have any other questions in the workshops or beforehand, please do get in touch. And if you've got any other suggestions for improving this video or future ones, then likewise, just get in touch. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you there. See you there. Thanks, folks. Bye.